Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Me First Moments. I am your host, Patricia Ribeiro-Wolfson, and I'm a coach and an energy practitioner who helps people simplify transformation through the Me First method. Something I developed over 12 years ago. I've used this method with clients and personally to move through challenging times. And it is a perfect method if you are going through some sort of transformation. And aren't we all going through some sort of transformation right now? I know most of the people that I talk to are. I don't know about you. All right. But if you're watching my channel, you're probably going through something. Make sure you let me know if you're watching and say hi and welcome. Well, I'm saying welcome to you say hi. All right. So as we move through our lives, there are people, places, moments, and events that shake us to our core. And suddenly we know everything needs to change. You know, in my life, it was my husband getting diagnosed with cancer and then passing away. In your life, it might be something else. It may be something even more dramatic or drastic or less, and it doesn't matter, right? We all have those moments where we're like, whoa, everything is changing. Kind of like COVID for the collective, right? Everything changed. And in those moments, it's really hard to know how to begin. So my goal with this show is to help you do just that. Begin with the most important piece of the puzzle, and that's you. The Me First method and the practices I teach are about getting to the core of who you are, what is most important to you, and learning to put that first. Once you are clear on your priorities, you can then practice choosing them over and over again. You can practice, whoa, this headphone does not want to stay in my ear today. All right, you can practice putting what is most important to you first instead of last or never, right? This practice about building a strong foundation to go back to when life tests you, right? Like you have to have something solid so that when you feel shaky, you can just go back to something. And it's also about having a solid anchor so that all those people who count on you know exactly how to return home when they're lost, right? Because we are building the foundation for us, but we are also, that's me trying to light my candle. We are also building the foundation for our families. So let me say that again, right? You are building a new foundation. When you're in the midst of transformation, you are building a new foundation, not just for yourself, but for every person who comes after you in your generation. You are building a new foundation for people to be able to anchor themselves to. All right, but starting over when your world has been rocked in one way or another is really hard. And the only way to do it is to get clear on what you need and then figure out the best way to do it for you, right? You have to figure out how can you do what needs to be done? How can you manage to get through this transformation? And this is why I talk about calibrating your energy, because calibrating is the practice of adjusting your approach to life one moment at a time, like one choice, one action at a time, using your GPS feeling as a guide, right? What that feeling is that you want, let that guide you into your next steps. Oh, Blueberry just joined us. Well, you won't be seeing him because he's down there, but yeah, a little puppy. All right. This method is what's guided me in every challenge of my life. It really has. And it's why I will tell it to everyone who will listen. And it's why I have a show about it, because if you need a way to approach your life that may feel like it's falling apart or you're falling apart at the seams, then follow me. I will give you the tools and the strategies that I have used and I've given to other people that have worked. And hopefully it'll work for you. And if it doesn't, at least you tried something different. All right. Okay. So the last time we talked about GPS, I gave you an introduction to its importance and why it might be a great way to support your own journey. And today I want to dive a little deeper and talk about how the GPS feeling word may be a good indicator of how much practice you actually need to get you on the path to achieving your personal goals, right? And your personal feel-good flow, right? Because it's not just about achieving goals. It's about like getting into the groove of life, what life is able to bring you, what you are able to experience in your life in this present state, right? Okay. And the other thing that I want to talk about is how to intentionally connect your goals to your GPS word. Like, how do you bring those things together and making sure that it matches? Like, does your GPS word connect and resonate with your goals? Blue, what's up? Okay, so you can take this opportunity right now to subscribe to Me First Moments on YouTube. Just go right onto YouTube, subscribe, and ding that bell so you can get notifications for things in the future. And don't forget to download your special gift. It's the Me First Quick Reference Guide. And a lot of the things that we've been talking on the show about for the last couple days are actually in the guide. We talk a lot about calibrating your energy, and we're doing more of the calibration this week. We're going to talk about more ways to calibrate your energy, and that comes right out of that guide that you can get for free. And it includes how to calibrate your energy, a Me First Moments ritual, your quick GPS activity if you need to find your GPS and haven't been able to kind of connect with a word yet. It also has your daily ABCs, which we will be talking about a little bit more on the show later on, probably this week, and a simple guide to manage stress. So go ahead and download that right now if you need. And looks like Blueberry left, so I don't have to leave. And I'm on all the social medias, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Well, maybe not all, those three. You can find me, and you can just find those in the description below. All right, so let's get started. I had tried to light my candle early, which is why my thumbs are all weird, because I forgot to bring a new candle again, and I have this candle, and it's like the wick is right at the bottom. So I'm going to try. I don't know if I can do this. I don't think that this flame is big enough. Shall we do it? Oh, what? Can we do it? No, it's not doing it. Okay, we're not going to have a candle today, and I'm going to have this terrible thumb. All right, it's fine. Not a big deal. Oh, I have wipes here. Oh, God, I love it when I'm more organized than I think I am. All right. So we're not going to do the candle today because clearly I don't have a candle that I can light, but I will add some essential oils, and then we're just going to do our breathing. So we're going to do a quick warm-up. Our usual Me First ritual. I call it a warm-up. I guess it is. It feels like a warm-up to me. And then we will talk a little bit more about today's topic. Okay, so do a little... Feel free to say hi if you're watching. Have any questions about our topic? Feel free to ask. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to take 3 deep breaths as we do whenever we do this together. We're going to go... Just do like a 5 count, breathing in, whatever. Count to 5, and then you're going to hold for 5, and then you're going to release for 10. Okay, so here we go. Take a deep breath in, and hold, and release. Okay, another deep breath in, and the idea is we want to get a really, really deep breath so we can expand our lung capacity. That is expanding our ability to receive life, to receive oxygen, to receive breath, and to hold it. Okay, so let's do it. A really big, deep breath with the count of 5 in. Hold. And release. And the idea behind that slow release is to just bring your body down. It's just to calm you right down. Okay, let's do a last deep breath, and then we'll continue. Okay, here we go. And hold. And release. Okay, we want to get all the air out. Even you get to the point where you're like coughing, that's okay. You just want to really clear out that old energy. You want to just bring in new breath, new life into your body and get things moving, okay? Hi, bestie. Linda. All right, so now we are going to do a little stretching, right? Because we've done some breathing, now we're going to do some stretching. And the idea, again, behind this entire exercise, behind this Me First routine or ritual is to sort of get connected to your body and to loosen up any of that stuck or stagnant energy anywhere you feel pain or tension in your body. Breathe into it and just try to release whatever you can. And of course, there's better ways to do this. I say it all the time. You can do yoga, you can do breathing exercises. I'm sure there is somatic trainings all over the internet that you can find. The idea is I try to keep it simple. You got to breathe, you got to stretch, and then you got to shake it out because you want to just get that energy moving, right? And the Me First method, that first letter M is all about movement. It's all about momentum. It's all about, getting yourself moving because that's how we shift energy. Energy, if it stays in the same place, it can't change, it can't transmute, it can't do anything. So we need to start by changing and shifting the energy in our body and addressing that, releasing it out there and letting Mother Nature transmute that. Okay, now that we've done our stretching and our breathing, let's set our intentions, call in for our spiritual support team to help us out for the day and set some intentions, okay? So I have the prayer that I say every day. It's something that I feel good. I wrote it myself and I feel comfortable saying this. You can say your own prayer or just sit in silence and set an intention with your spiritual team, with God, the angels, maybe past loved ones, your ancestors, whoever you feel really connected to, or Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Just ask nature to help you, okay? Whatever you feel good with. All right, here we go. Divine Mother, Infinite Father, Creator, Ascended Masters, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, my love, and all beings of 100% pure white light, allow me to be a clear and open channel of your light and love without hesitation or ego. May the highest vibration of infinite consciousness connect with my higher self and release any and all things that no longer serve me. I ask that Saint Germain and his infinitely powerful violet flame burn away the things that no longer serve myself or humanity and hold us back from our divine existence. Help us to embody our intentions for the day and help us raise the collective vibration for the highest and greatest good of all. Thank you for sending myself and everyone watching the signs and synchronicities that they need in order for them to move forward with confidence and clarity with the highest alignment of their highest and greatest good for all. Thank you. So be it, and so it is. Okay. So let's get back to the GPS, right? That feeling word. Why is it a good indicator of how much practice you need to get you on the path to achieving your goals, right? To achieving that personal feel-good flow? Because here's why. If your word is freedom and you feel trapped into saying yes out of fear or obligation, right, in your life, if what you want most is freedom, if the word that you connect with, if the thing you just desire more than anything is freedom, and you're feeling trapped in your job, in your relationship, in your life, and you find yourself saying yes when you want to say no, then you need to practice how to create more freedom in your life. That is your number one goal. If what you want is freedom, you need to figure out, how can I bring more freedom? How can I feel more free? How can I integrate freedom into the trappings that life gives you, right? Because there's going to be things where you may feel trapped in a situation, right? But how can you create pockets of freedom within the situation that you're in? That's how you need to begin. I actually have a workshop that I developed to take you step by step through the process of really honing in on your GPS feeling word and then how to integrated into your dreams, your goals, or how you are moving forward in your life. So if you're interested in getting a copy, just comment below GPS workshop or something like that, and I'll send you more info, okay? It's a self-led workshop. You can do it on your own. By all means, go ahead, okay? But right now, I want you to take a moment, and I want you to think about your GPS word. If you haven't chosen one yet, don't worry. I don't really want you to overthink this. This is easy, okay? So for this exercise, just pick a word that feels right for the moment, a word that describes how you want to feel right now, right? And go ahead and write it in the comments if you feel comfortable, right? What do you want to feel right now? Okay. My word today is spacious, right? Now, spacious comes up for me a lot. It's been my word for a long time. I kind of come back and forth, but I really do. Spaciousness is important to me, right? It's probably how I ended up, getting together with Andrea from Better Living, who's a professional organizer here locally, and how we ended up partnering and doing organization, because I'm so committed to giving people spaciousness. I'm committed to creating my own spaciousness and helping others create spaciousness, because I truly believe that if you have spaciousness in your life, you will be able to make better choices. You will have less stress. You will be grounded in your truth in a much, much easier way, because you won't have so many distractions from the outside world. Okay? All right. So my word is spacious. Now, if you've written down your word, safety and abundance. I know. Shocking. I know. Linda and I have talked about her words. And yes, safety and abundance is perfect. Okay. So now I want you to think about the one thing you want to do more than anything in this life. Do you have something that comes to mind? If not, it's okay. I just want you to think about, like, what's the first thing that pops into your head? And please write it down in the comments if you're watching live, or you can just jot it down in your notes or in your journal if you're watching this at another time. I mean, if you're watching this at another time, you're free to write it in the comments as well. Go right ahead. But it's important for you to think about. Okay, so I can tell you personally, what I want to do most in this life is travel and speak on stage. That is literally my life stream, right? It's like TV, TV, speaking on stage, same deal, right? So now I want you to think about what you want to do more than anything, how that makes you feel, right? So I can tell you that when I think about traveling and speaking on stage, it makes me feel successful. If I was able to do it, it would make me feel impactful, valuable, abundant, powerful, and capable. Those are the words that came to me when I started thinking about how, if I was able to really, truly have a consistent and sustainable career where I traveled and spoke on stage all over, motivating people, those words would describe my life really well. I would feel successful. I would feel impactful. I would feel valuable, abundant, powerful, and capable. Now, I did not say spacious, right? So I need to think about how these words make me feel, and if there's anything that doesn't resonate, right? So when I think about all these things, it completely resonates, right? But if you have a word that connects to what you want in your life and it does not resonate, you need to reevaluate it, right? And reevaluate what it is that you're focusing on. Now, for me, all of these words connect, so it all feels good. But my GPS word is spacious, as I said. So notice how that word is not included in my dream, right? In how my dream makes me feel. Now, does that mean that there is a disconnect between what I want and what I want to feel? Well, not really for me in this case, but you need to consider that for yourself. So if you are wanting to create something in your life and you find that the goal that you are trying to create does not connect at all with the feeling you want to create most in your life, you really need to think about it. This is the time where you need to think about, is this goal really something that I want, or is it something that I've been told to want? Is it something I've been trained to want? Is it something that I've been conditioned to want? Is it something my parents wanted or society wants? Or is it something really that I want? And if you decide that it's something that you want, then you have to figure out how you can connect your GPS word to that goal, to that dream that you have. So in my case, I can easily create my speaking and travel business to reflect spaciousness, right? I have the ability and the right to set up boundaries around my business so that I can make it feel spacious, right? And I need that spaciousness for my health and well-being. It is what makes me feel like I can function. And it is important, along with all the other ways, that building this dream life makes me feel, right? So spaciousness is important, as is all the other things, right? But I need to make sure, if spaciousness is so important to me, I need to integrate it and embody it when I am making decisions about my future, when I'm doing things connected to my dreams or my career, okay? And this is where the real practice comes in, and how you move through personal transformation. You have to line up what you want, which in my case is traveling and speaking on stage, with how you want it, which in my case is spaciousness, right? And you may not know what that looks like right now or how you can make it happen. You may not even think it's possible. But let me tell you, and listen carefully, figuring out how to create, embody, or hold space for that feeling that you want most is how you get what you want. That's how you do it. You have to practice it. You have to figure out how to bring it into your life. You have to show up as it, okay? All right. So let's pull some cards and see what the cards have to say about it, okay? So on this note, I want you to just really, really think about this. The practice of making everything feel like your GPS word, which in my case is spacious, is the practice of achieving your goals and personal success. Okay, that is it. That's how you get there. You don't like wake up one morning and be like, oh my God, I'm so abundant and safe in Linda's case, right? Every choice, you have to be like, how can I make this feel both abundant and safe? How can I create safety in this abundance? How can I move forward in this way, in a way that makes me feel safe and taken care of and also abundant, right? Okay, so let me just pull a quick card because we're getting to the end of today. I like to be respectful of your time. I'm trying to keep these to just a quick, half hour kind of little lesson so that you can put it to use for yourself, little tip and strategy that you can use in your day-to-day. Please let me know if you use it. Please let me know if you have questions. Please let me know if you want more of this topic or others. Just reach out, okay? So let's see what the collective needs to know when connecting to your dream life with your real life and how to embody the feeling you want most, right? So let's ask the cards. What does the collective need to know when connecting your dream life with your real life? How do you embody the feeling you want most? Okay, so let's see what the guides have to say about that today. Oh, they've got something to say. All right, here we go. All right, so the card that popped up is the number 29, coming to life. Coming to life. Now, so the topic is, how do you connect your dream life with your real life, and how do you embody the feeling you want most? You bring it to life, right? Look at this. It's like literally I look at this little ball of energy, and that ball of energy is you grabbing your passion, your dreams, your life, and holding that light, for you, and holding that light for anyone else that wants to create that same feeling, that wants to create that same idea, that perspective, that wants to add that into the world. You need to hold it for yourself and others, and you need to represent that life in whatever way you can, in your life, in your day-to-day, with your children, with your boss, in your job, in your home, however you can. You need to come to life, you yourself. There may be other people who bring you to life, that give you energy and all that, but you have to begin with yourself. So you have to ask yourself, how can I come to life with this dream? How can I bring this into the world in a way that feels good and safe right? That's the work, okay? And I'll do a quick, do I have the book? Yeah, I do have the book. I'll just read what the book says here too, because I like to do that. Coming to life. Something beautiful is being born in your life. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you've shed skins and identities and created new ones, or at the very least matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know, things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with our own. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. You must not try to coax it along or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up. Show up, okay? And now let me say one thing. You have to show up in resonance with what you want, right? So if you want abundance in your life, you need to show up abundantly, whatever that means to you. You want to show up in a spacious way. You want spaciousness. You have to learn how to show up with spaciousness. That means being able to hold space, being able to feel the space in your life, adding space, right? Whatever it is your word is, you need to focus on it for yourself and figure out how you can bring that thing you want most to life. Because if you can bring what you want most to life, you will be a standing example for anyone else looking to bring either that same thing to life, or you will simply be an example of someone living in their true essence, living in their authentic truth. And I mean, if you only do that in life, that, my friend, is your purpose. Okay, so we are going to wrap it up right now. And if you need support in trying to figure out your GPS word, or if you're interested in doing that self-led GPS workshop, or if you want one-on-one help to continue your transformation with some real practical steps and a cheerleader egging you on, please reach out to me here on social media, and I would be happy to help you along on your journey. We'll set up an appointment and get you on track right away. Otherwise, I'll just say, don't forget to subscribe and download your free gift, the Me First Companion Guide. And I will be back tomorrow to talk about more things to keep us moving along in the direction that feels really good for each one of us, right? You are allowed to be who you are. You are allowed to stand tall and just exist in the most authentic way possible. And I want to help you do that. I want to help you slowly transform and shift from wherever you are now into that place, into that person that you desire to be for this next level of your life. All right. Have a wonderful day. I love you all. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.